Chris Bresky and Mayor Fuller can end this crisis right now. This morning, we put a package proposal on the table that, if signed, would get our kids back to school tomorrow. The funding is there. This is a manufactured political crisis created by the mayor, not a fiscal crisis. Right now, Mayor Fuller and Chris Bresky and the school committee are actively choosing to harm our students every day. If they had chosen to actually bargain with us from the beginning, instead of stonewalling to try to break our union with fines, this could have been the equivalent of a 3-day weekend or a snow day. Instead, they have chosen to cause irreparable harm to our students, our schools, and to their trust with the community through their disastrous strategy of trying to wait us out, which will not work. Chris Bresky, you need to get control over your negotiation team and tell them to actually bargain with us with urgency right now. Mayor Fuller, you need to release the funds necessary to settle this contract right now. The children of the city of Newton cannot wait for you a minute longer. Every day that Mayor Fuller refuses to allocate the needed funds to our schools, and every day that Chris Bresky and his bargaining team choose to stall and stall and stall, is a day that they are actively choosing to harm our students. Chris Bresky and Mayor Fuller, get us back to school tomorrow. Our members have been out every day in the snow, in the rain, in the cold, fighting for the schools our kids and our educators deserve. And we are going to win that fight. Thank you.
My name is Ryan Norman. I'm a member of the bargaining team, and I'm the communications liaison for the bargaining team.
Can you spell your first and last name?
Sure. R-Y-A-N, and then N-O-R-M-A-N-D-I-N. Today, Newton educators presented the Newton School Committee with a comprehensive, affordable, compromise proposal to reopen schools.
Ryan, why don't you just restart that sentence so we get the full.
Today, Newton educators presented the Newton School Committee with a comprehensive, affordable, compromise proposal to reopen the schools. Our proposal would provide a living wage for our aides and behavioral therapists. It would put a social worker in every building, giving our students desperately needed mental health supports. And it would give new parents a humane, modern family leave policy that is in line with other districts. We worked hard to compromise. Many of our proposed changes are phased in over the life of the contract out of consideration for the district's financial concerns. And our proposal will save the district millions of dollars. The package we presented is fair, affordable, and it compromises. The NTA has worked urgently to get kids back to the schools that they deserve. We have done all we can. Now, the decision is in the hands of School Committee Chair Chris Bresky and Superintendent Anna Nolan. Bresky and Nolan have until 3:30 p.m. today to accept our offer. The choice as to whether the schools are open tomorrow is theirs. We hope that they will do the right thing for the students, families, and educators of Newton. Take any questions.
What happens if they don't accept it at 3:30?
There will not be school tomorrow.
By 3:30?
If they do not accept our proposal by 3:30, I would say it's exceedingly unlikely that we would be able to get to a deal in the remainder of the time.
Would you continue to negotiate past 3:30, or would you?
Absolutely, absolutely. We are committed to negotiating with the school committee, but this is really the best opportunity they have to get our kids back to school tomorrow.
We've heard from a lot of parents this weekend, a lot of anxiety over that letter about grades not being in on time, and college admissions specifically not being grades. Is there a reason that teachers do not put in grades before the strikes?
I haven't seen that letter. I will say that the different schools have different term ends, and so I can get back to you on that. I can look.
The parent told us it was day 4 of a 5-day time that the teachers could put in their grades, and wants to know why all those grades were put in by day 4. If it's
Oh, I see. Okay, so
Yeah.
no, the grades are not due. I believe the date was the 22nd. It was the Tuesday after the Friday that we had gone on strike. So that was when grades were due. There's no particular time frame where like, oh yeah, teachers should start putting it in by then. Teachers have their grades in by 22nd. The strike didn't really impact that. Some teachers choose to put them in early. Some teachers still have more assessments, more things they have to account for before they can put their grades in. So teachers essentially behaved as they normally would leading up to the strike.
I guess now there's all this anxiety because the college admissions are reading on grades and asking them not to penalize the students.
Yeah.
But that's just an ask.
We feel that. I mean, I teach a lot of juniors and seniors myself, and like, as Mike was saying the other night, we feel such empathy. We're so upset that this had to happen, and I hope that the school committee and the mayor hear that, and I hope that they feel the urgency to negotiate with us in good faith, sign this proposal, and get the schools open tomorrow.
The only people who are not feeling that anxiety are the mayor and the school committee.
Is it possible for teachers to put in grades while on strike?
While we're on strike, we are not. We are on strike.
I don't know.
If we're on strike, we are not doing anything related to our. Any other question?
Will you be doing another newser at 3:30? How will we know what has been decided?
So we are planning on doing one at 7:30. If we might have an update earlier, we were trying to figure out how to schedule stuff. If we have an update earlier, we can send that to you folks. We're not sure. I had to pop out of the meeting with the school committee just now.
Obviously, things are moving forward.
I will do that.
Can you just give me one example of a compromise that's in this latest proposal?
Sure. A lot of our man, we sorry, it's been all morning just like looking over stuff. Here's what I'll say: is a lot of the proposals that we had, which had financial implications, instead of asking for those things to be implemented during year 1 of the new contract or year 2 of the new contract, we phased it in. So we said, year 1, let's do 50% of that, for example. Year 2, we'll bump it up a little bit more. Year 3, we'll get to where we want to be. So by the end of the contract, we're going to be where we want, but we're trying to work around the school committee's purported financial constraints.
Well, what areas did those compromises cover? Were they salary related?
I don't have the document on me. I can get back to you on that too. But what was one of them? I'll get back to you. Anything else? Awesome. Thanks, folks.